Hey everyone, so happy to see you here. For anyone who's new, I'm Marianne and I am your thyroid health coach and guide for all things thyroid. Today I want to talk about food. I get it, we're confused. Every day there's a hot new diet and it's just like, where do I even start? I mean, should I eat meat? Should I eat carbs? Should I not eat carbs? Seriously, how are we even supposed to know if what we're eating is good or bad? I mean, how can we judge our success? Most of us could starve ourselves and still never budge that crazy scale. So, I mean, it's just so frustrating, right? So much of conventional diet wisdom is really unhelpful when it comes to healing your thyroid. And some of the traditional eating recommendations, like going low fat or eating whole grains or avoiding cholesterol, can actually contribute to autoimmune and chronic diseases. So the most important action step that you can take is to really just keep an open mind and be ready to let those old outdated food rules go, because we're going to talk tonight about the Paleo Diet and its foundations from a book called Paleo Principles by Sarah Ballantyne. And I've been taking a class with her for the last 6 weeks and really learning about this diet. And what I learned is that food is really the building block for everything in our body. Every cell, every tissue, every organ, it's the building block for all of that. And it's also the raw materials for every chemical reaction that's happening inside of our bodies. And it provides us the energy we need to sustain life. So when you think about it this way, it's easy to see that eating the right foods are so important to our health. Otherwise, how can we expect our body to function optimally and not get additional diseases or heal from the ones that we have? And so that's why it really makes sense for us to focus on the best raw materials for our body. And that is what you call a micronutrient focus. So that is focusing on vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, amino acids, and fatty acids. And this is so different from the advice that you hear on most diets these days. So most diets are focusing on macronutrients, and they're telling you carbs, fats, proteins. You hear all that, don't eat carbs, do eat carbs, don't eat fat. Yes, eat fat. I mean, it's so confusing, and it really goes against the what our body really needs, which is those micronutrients to function optimally. And the paleo diet is really rooted in that micronutrient focus. And it isn't just great for autoimmune conditions. So studies show that the paleo diet actually reduces all-cause mortality by 23%. That means all causes of disease or death by 23%. It also increases our weight loss success. Yay! Can anybody yay with me, please? It reduces cardiovascular disease factors. It reduces inflammation. It improves our blood sugar, and it lowers our risk of cancer death. So how about that? It sounds pretty good, right? So why isn't everyone doing it? Well, first, paleo is widely misunderstood. Many people think it's all about eating like the cavemen did, or eating nothing but meat, and that's totally wrong. So paleo is a nutrient-focused whole foods diet, and it includes meat, but it also includes fruits and vegetables. And the goal is really to maximize the foods that heal and minimize the foods that don't give us any good effects or may actually cause our body harm. It improves our health by balancing and giving us complete nutrition and taking out the processed junk that we eat that isn't doing anything for our body. So I want you to reflect a little bit on how you eat now. Do you think it's healthy? Are there foods out there that you eat just because somebody said it was healthy somewhere along the way, and now you're questioning, is that really true or not? I mean, how do you think your diet could be improved with the paleo diet? So for example, would you include more real foods, more whole foods like fruits and vegetables? Would you take out some of the junk? Would you eat more of a variety? So think about that a bit. In the next few weeks, I'm going to talk about the specifics of what you eat on the paleo diet, and why it's important to include those foods. And then I'm going to talk about the foods that they take out and why they take them out as well. So that will give a bigger picture of why this diet, how this diet works and why. But for now, I want you to tell me what your questions are about paleo. I'll answer them as we go through the next few weeks because we're going to continue to talk about paleo over the next few weeks, and I want to really target it to what you want to know about paleo. So send me your questions. Let me know what it is that you're hoping to learn about paleo. And if you're excited to jump in, stay tuned because I have a free 5-day paleo challenge that we're going to do. And so I can't wait to see you there and see if you can find out what great effects you could have from doing the paleo diet. So I will see you next week, but don't forget to put your questions in the comments and tell me what you really want to know. I can't wait to dig into your questions, and I will see you next week. Take care.